Hey everybody, Campo here. Hope you were all well and healthy during spring break and that you're having some fun out there. Putting together some videos, basic videos, to support everybody in this new experiment of online learning that we've all been kind of thrust into together. So make no pretense to be an expert in this and hoping basically to show everybody the how-tos of how to use some of these programs and to open up some dialogue among those who have already used these programs extensively, can share their expertise with the collective whole so we can support each other as we move forward. So program I'm using right now to record my screen and my voice is called Screencast-O-Matic. You can record your screen yourself or both, which is kind of cool, and then upload the videos via file or upload them to YouTube. And I guess the silver lining to a dark cloud is you don't have to worry about the district's firewall blocking YouTube videos anymore that you want to share with your students. So I guess you look at that as a perk. So anyway, let's go ahead and let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is make sure we're logged into our school district email account. That's going to actually save you some steps later. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to go to Google Classroom, which you can type Google Classroom into the Google search bar. Obviously once you're here, go ahead and create a shortcut or a tab on your bookmark page and go ahead and click go to Classroom. Now, I've actually already archived my prior classes that were in person just to avoid confusion for my students and coworkers. But this will be the screen that you're going to land on, and you can actually see that I already have created a class. And so to avoid doing that again, I'm just going to walk you through the steps but not actually create the class. So you'll go to the plus button in the top right hand corner of your Google Classroom homepage and you'll click Create Class. And so you'll go ahead and type in your class title, Campo's World History Class Online section. This is where you can do first hour, second hour, third hour if you so chose. And then World History would be the subject, and you can see it'll give you a drop-down list, room, online. And then you would go ahead and you would click Create. I'm not going to do that, however, since I've already done it. And so this will be the page once you click that Create button that you're going to land on. And this is your stream page where kind of a lot of everything happens. As a matter of fact, this will be the page you're going to operate on the most. You can change your visual settings here. I like calling it feng shuiing your digital classroom. Make it a little bit more blingy. But I'm not going to go through anything about that in this video. So first thing we want to do is we want to get people into our class. So there's a couple of different ways to do this. If you want to add individual students or teachers, and you can see I've already added my teaching team. Under teachers, you'd go ahead and click this little person with the plus arrow, and you can go ahead and you can type in people's email address. And you can actually go ahead and bulk email everybody. You don't have to go just one at a time. Now, if you want to just create a class where you're inviting certain students, like you only want your first hour online world history class, a second hour online history class, one way to do that would be to go here and just invite the students off of your roster that are in your classes, and it'll automatically pull them up as long as you are logged into your school district account. However, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to invite my entire class, as in the class of 2025, to this classroom so they can all interact together. Again, divide it up however you would like. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take a look here at this class code. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to highlight that. Now, I already have a draft email pulled up. You guys can kind of see what that's all about. Now, here's where you can save a little bit of time. Again, this is if you're inviting an entire class, like class of 2022, 2021, etc. Just type in the word class, and you'll end up getting this drop-down list of all the different classes we have at Monte Vista School District. And so my 7th grade class is actually the class of 2025. And so you can go ahead and email them all in a bulk email. Not going to be very personal, but again, you can get the classroom code out there. This is only if you want to invite every single student in a certain year's class to your classroom. So you can see I've already kind of populated an email here, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to paste that class code right there. And then what we're going to do, is we're actually going to go back to our stream page, and we're going to copy the link to our stream page, and we're going to paste that into the email as well. And what that's basically going to do, everything's got to be the same color. What that's basically going to do is it's just going to email everybody at the same time rather than emailing individual students. Now, you could also do that on this screen as well. If I wanted to invite certain students, I can go ahead and type in their name. It populates their email, and you can go ahead and email them. And so you can see here's the link to the classroom. Here is the class code, and I'm going to go ahead and click send. And there it is, already out there to the students. So that is how you create and invite people to your classroom. Now again, if you want to do it a more traditional way, you could go ahead and look at your Infinite Campus rosters and type them in one at a time. I am not sure whether you could actually copy and paste out of your Infinite Campus roster into this Add Students tab. That'd be something to maybe experiment with to see if it would just pull everybody's names up. I doubt it would, but you never know. Something to experiment with. And so that is how you go ahead and you set up a Google Classroom and how you invite students into it. And again, if you want to go ahead and create individual classes for like your first hour class, you can do that as well by creating another class. We can go Campos Online World History class. And then I always say like first hour. And then, section, obviously, here you'd put first hour, and then subject, again, world history, and the classroom is online. But you can also put down here first hour. And now, since I haven't created this class yet, you go ahead and click Create, and again, it will just land you onto your stream page, which is going to be where you're going to do the bulk majority of your posting from. So anyway, I hope you found this video useful. If you have any questions, please let me know. Or again, I'm sure there's many other people in the district who are much more well-versed in this than I am. So best of luck. Please email questions. Let's collaborate, and let's all see how this wonderful experiment of online education goes. Best of luck, everybody.